Hey guys, welcome to our video about Squared Circle Expo IV. It has been a few months since...
Two months.
Yeah, it's been 2 months since we went to SCX4 in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And we are going to be finally putting this video out for you guys. Life happens. There's been a lot that's been going on. And so we do apologize well in advance for this video coming out so late. But here it is. And then stay tuned because Raven and I are going to give our thoughts about Squared Circle Expo after this video, after you're done watching the vlog. So enjoy the con man about Squared Circle Expo IV. What is going on, everybody? Hey, what's up, y'all? We are back in Indy again. Back in Indianapolis. We're at the Wyndham West Hotel over by the Indianapolis International Airport on the west side. The west side of Indy. It's Raven.
Don't do that.
Raven's here.
Hi.
And we are here for Squared Circle Expo 4. And I cannot believe it is already the 4th year of this show. It's insane.
I was thinking it was the 3rd year.
No, it's 4. This show started in 2021. Technically started 2020, but it didn't happen due to the pandemic. So they decided to push it back to this year, or I'm sorry, to 2021 rather, not this year, but to 2021. And this is the 4th year, so we're...
Oh shit, yeah, I guess it is.
So yeah, so we're about to head in. Got the Wyndham West behind me here, and we're about to head in. There's Raven again.
I don't know why I'm hearing that.
So come on in, join us. We're gonna do a vlog like we always do. Show you the vendor hall, maybe some other things.
I'm actually excited about this one.
I know, you're like even more of a fan now.
I am. So
Yeah, tell them.
I went for one day last year. One day.
Yes, you can hold it.
One day last year, very briefly, and then that was it. I had fun, but I didn't really know a whole lot of people. And then this year it was actually my idea for us to go both days because we actually have another expo to go to on Sunday.
Yeah, we're busy.
So busy weekend.
We have a very busy weekend. So, but come on in. We're gonna go inside, get our passes, and then we'll explore. So we'll see you guys on the inside. All right, guys, we made it. We're in. We got the press passes.
Yeah.
I love the logo, by the way.
I know, that's pretty dope.
I freaking dig it, dude. So we're in here, and it's Friday. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be a lot busier, but you got a lot of vendors in here.
It's way busier than I thought it was going to be at this time.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. There's a lot. Yeah. Oh, we got some pops. Oh, gonna be looking at those later. Oh, here we go. Alexa Bliss up here. Let's go.
Yeah,
got some pops, lots of action figures. More action figures over here. Let's go. There's a ton of people here today at Squared Circle Expo 4. Shane Douglas right there too. That's cool. It's good to see. It's good to see Shane Douglas over there, just kind of hanging out and talking. It's a lot of people. Teddy Long over here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. This is a neat idea. Those are cool. Little candles with like wrestlers on them. That's cool. Nice. You got Sting, Scott Steiner, Ultimo Dragon.
They got Hogan.
Heck yeah, man. This is super cool. Nice.
They have old crap.
Do you guys ship too?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll make any of these on the boards.
Oh, you can. Oh, wicked. Okay. So you got tons of different prints. Tons of different prints. And you guys can go to Wacky Wix.
Okay,
They will ship them for you.
But this is the one that I want.
Which one do you want? You want the real Jesus? Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's too funny, man. Yeah, show their card. Show their card. There you go. And you can scan the QR code. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, we got more Oh, I like that sting. Oh, that sting
Okay, though.
is so damn cool.
Actually really
It's a great price, yeah. Oh, and Paul Heyman? You got Paulie Dangerously, Bianca. Now, see, I would buy that. That's actually really cool.
That's a great one, dude.
You got the Heart Foundation over here. Your favorite wrestler, AJ Styles.
Man, shut the you. Nah, I cannot stand that.
You got Goldberg and Bret Hart at Starrcade. You got Drew. I like that Drew McIntyre one.
I know.
There.
I just took that to Liv.
It's super cool. Yes, they got Liv.
That's a great one.
Lots of action figures. Action figures galore over here.
Yeah, if you
Is what you would
action
expect.
figures, you come to SCX.
Yeah, you definitely want to come to SCX for all
They
the
had
wrestling
a lot
figures.
last year, too.
Absolutely.
Yep, they have
Most
open,
definitely.
unopened, like.
Most definitely. And then you've got, magazines. Like, I like to collect. I forgot that SmackDown had a magazine, too.
Oh my God, Rey
Rey Mysterio.
Wait.
All kinds of magazines.
SmackDown had a magazine. That's crazy.
They sure did. They sure did. Yes. Yes. So
More of a Raw fan.
they definitely like to sprinkle in a lot of the celebrity guests throughout the vendor hall, which is really cool. But you can definitely tell there's a lot of people here, and it's just Friday. Now, what's really special about this show is, we'll go to the other side here. What's really special about the show is that they have guests for both Friday and Saturday, and there might be some that only show up one day or the other. So yeah. Yeah, this table, exactly right here.
It's been a year since.
Yeah, I know, isn't that cool? All these masks, tons and tons of
Go to
luchador
the one
masks.
that has the most bling right away.
We gotta get you a luchador mask, you know what I mean?
Okay, though.
Oh, that's wicked. Turn it on the other side.
And my
Is it just
shirt, yeah.
There you go.
See, there we go.
See, that looked good on you. Yeah.
Hide my face for sure.
Hide your face, yeah. Right.
I do like that.
Yeah. This is their spot every year. They like to be in this big corner, so yeah. There you go.
I do like that.
That's
one.
cool.
It's
That is really
beautiful.
cool.
Do
That's
they
a pretty
have
one.
female luchadors?
I love your mask, man. I know you're here like every year, so yeah. So if you're definitely looking for a Lucha Libre mask, luchador mask, it's a good place to go. Let's head over this way. Let's kind of circle around. We'll take them around. I see Cal Hero over there. And, there's Juventud Guerrero right there.
There's Al.
Where?
Right there.
Oh my gosh. There's Juventud Guerrero right there, which is wicked. And then you got Al Snow over here, which is pretty cool. Lots of people here at this show, which is pretty sweet. We'll try to talk to these people as much as we can. Hey, it's Lord Crew. What's going on, brother? Big fan. Love that guy. But yes. Yeah. See, you're remembering. Heck yeah. Lots more, and then you've got tons of guests over here to look at. Paul Burchill over there in the pirate costume, which is pretty freaking rad. So this is really just the main. I'll kind of stand in the corner here and show, but this is kind of what you can expect. Lots of people. What do you think about this, huh?
It's great.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
They
Yeah.
have more vendors
Lots
out
of
in the
people.
hallways and,
Yep.
it's nice.
Most definitely.
They have a food area outside.
They do.
Like
Well,
outside the vendor hall.
Raven and I are going to go explore and maybe talk to a few people, have you meet a few people that I'm fans of. And
there's still a lot of people here that I don't know.
There really is. All right, well, let's go exploring. All right, guys. I am in the celebrity area, if you will, the guest area. You guys see Raven down there? A ton of people in here. This place is kind of wrapped around with guests, and there's just so many people, and all the lines which kind of converge together, essentially. But yeah, so we're just kind of hanging out. What do you think?
It's a lot, but it's fun.
It's a lot. It's a lot of people. So, but
I honestly was not expecting this many people for Friday night, but it's fun.
no, I'm glad there's this many people.
I
Like
am
this
too. I
is
just wasn't expecting it.
this is fantastic. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of guests here. You guys can see behind me, just like a bunch of people. I'll show kind of over here. Just a big line, convulging, if you will, of people that are here. So yeah, lots of people. I'm not gonna show any of the guests because out of respect to them, but like there's Dustin Rhodes over here. You've got I think Ethan Carter is over there. Lita's over there next to Mickey James, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if you're here, this is the place to meet most of the big guests here. So I won't take too much recording time in here, but anyway, we'll see you guys. All right, so we got IPW Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling here at Squared Circle Expo. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
So I'm the Hoosier Big Boy 88.
All right,
I'm actually the ring announcer, one of the owners, and one of the promoters.
Let's go.
So
all right.
We're here at the expo amongst all these great superstars.
There's a lot of people here today.
All these people. We're just hanging out, having a good time.
That's right.
Bringing awareness to the fact that we are a promotion that is in the Midwest, preferably in Delaware County, Muncie, Indiana.
Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah,
okay, I know where that's at.
Just about 45 minutes, maybe closer to that.
You're right there by Ball State.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm from here, so yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. So we run every month at the Delaware County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
Usually in the same building. It's always on Saturday.
I've been there. I know where that. I know right where that's at. Yeah.
We exactly do.
All right.
We start our shows at doors open at 6.
Okay.
Bell time's at 7.
Okay.
Here's the special thing.
Yes.
All veterans, active military, and first responders, and children under the age of 5 and under.
Okay.
Get in absolutely free.
Hey, now see, we love it when people take care of our veterans. I love to hear that. As they should be.
Absolutely.
All right.
And here's the other thing. We don't throw elephants peanuts. Our matches make sense. Our shows make sense.
Okay.
We got one heck of a booker. We got one heck of a locker room. Right?
Perfect.
We've
Love
got
to hear it.
Hometown superstars, and as you can see,
yeah, show off some of these belts. Beautiful belts.
The tag team titles right here.
Let's go.
We have got the women's title.
Okay.
We've got the old school United
that is
States
the old
title.
school. I got red.
Absolutely right.
I love
Getting
the style.
ready to be upgraded.
Then
We've got the actual old school IPW Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Let's go. All right.
Then we've got the new and improved
And there's the beautiful
version 2 Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Let's go, baby.
Right?
All right.
So that's held by Snake Williams Jr.
Okay. Snake Williams Jr.
Also
okay.
from OVW.
Yeah, well, we're down in Louisville, so we know all about
Absolutely.
OVW down there, brother.
So,
yeah.
Bobo Brazil Jr.
Yeah,
is part of our organization.
That's awesome.
So we've got Jared Kripke.
Okay.
From The Wrestler.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Cool, right?
I was actually on that show.
Was you
for
really?
3 whole seconds.
Right on. Good
no
deal.
joke. I'm there.
That is
I'm
super.
there.
So our general admission is $10. We don't forget where we come from. We have VIP tables.
Okay.
They're 120.
Okay.
So they come with 5 seats.
Nice.
And you get $20, or actually 20 concession tickets. So we do everything.
Oh, wow. So you include the concessions with the table and all that.
We give
Man,
them
that's a hell of a deal.
something.
Okay.
Absolutely. Don't do anything, right? You don't see it.
You don't see that
if
nowhere.
you do see it, you see it for astronomical prices.
Yes, you're right.
It's just ridiculous.
You're right about that, yep.
We want everybody to have fun. The IPW
Absolutely.
fans and independent wrestling fans alike are the heartbeat, right?
You're right about that.
So
Absolutely.
here's another thing. So we do mental health awareness.
Oh, I'm all about that. Okay.
Right? So first and foremost, we have the no bullying on there.
Okay.
Right? Because we have youngsters in the training center. The Pitbull's Powerhouse Training Center located in Muncie as well.
Okay.
So no bullying, right? Starts with that.
That's great.
Then we have the suicide awareness.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we have the 988.
Okay.
Dial the
I love that. I love that. That's right. You're right.
And this stuff strikes not only us as part of this promotion, but our fans as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
everything from the veterans to the cancer in October. I look at it like this. Our next show is Autism Awareness. October 20th at the Delaware County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
Right? It's Aggressive Behavior 2024. And here's the flyer.
Oh, here you go. Show off that beautiful poster there.
So there's the flyer for that.
There you go.
Our great sponsors are on there.
Okay, man.
People we associate with, Girl Scouts. We always allow them to come set up and do their thing. Metro is a Little League football organization in our community
Yes.
that we actually are a part of.
Yeah.
We're there every show as well.
Yeah, no
you
doubt,
have that
no
little
doubt.
card, you get $2 off general admission.
Okay.
All
Okay.
Metro players, $5. We're working on some other
Man,
stuff
that's great.
with that.
That's great,
So
brother.
we bring in superstars. In fact, we've had the Bangers last year.
Okay. Yeah. You got the headbangers over there.
We've
Yeah.
had guys like Kevin Sullivan. We've had Andrew Anderson. They're always taking a break.
I know
Those guys are jokes.
their break is their life. That's pretty much it, right? Yeah.
We have many great superstars that actually come out
Yeah.
from the community as well.
That's fantastic,
right?
man.
We love our fans.
Well,
so,
yeah.
You know, look us up on Facebook, Indiana
Sure will.
Powerhouse Wrestling on
There you
Facebook. And we're actually at YouTube,
Cool.
Indiana Powerhouse
Okay.
YouTube channel. Every match is on there from
Well,
every show.
We
How
will
doing?
we will make sure to put the links to your channel down below,
Right on.
so they can watch your
you.
events and your matches on your
Great.
YouTube channel, and we'll put links to your other social media so they can find IPW and go to a show. I might have to even come up there and do a show too.
I'm telling you, you're going to have to check it out. We have a full production. We have this. We have the fog. We have the lights. We have a great production.
Okay, man.
Great staff and everything there.
That sounds great.
And I
Well,
appreciate your time.
hey, anytime, brother. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Honor
you,
to meet
brother.
you.
All right,
And
absolutely.
we'll have to come out and maybe do a video.
Awesome. You're more than
Love to
welcome
do that.
anytime.
Love to
Thanks,
do that.
brother.
Thank you. All right, so we're here at Squared Circle Expo IV with WWE former referee Jack Doan. Jack, welcome to Squared Circle Expo, man. How's it feel to be? How's it feel to be
My
here?
very first one, and I
Yeah.
tell you what, I'm a fan of actually being here because I can't wait to see guys I was in the ring with for 22 years. So
Yeah.
Saw Arn Anderson down there, the Hardy Boys. So I'm a little excited myself.
Yeah. So have you ever been to a convention ever?
No, this is my first.
So this is like you're not even as a guest, but you've never been to one as an attendee.
No.
Wow.
I've still been. You know, I go to. I live about over in Illinois, so when they come to Indianapolis to do television, I still go to the show.
That's
go
awesome,
backstage.
man.
Because now, though, I don't hardly recognize anybody. There's
I was gonna
so many
say.
new faces.
So how long has it been since you were in WWE doing refereeing?
2014.
Do you remember your last match? It was.
Man, no. I was in New Orleans for the pay-per-view down there. I do know that.
Yeah.
And we just came to a agreement that we were going to part ways. So.
Yeah.
So but I have 22 years of doing it. So.
Man, I know. I bet you got some amazing memories.
Yeah,
from
actually,
being
I
there.
just had a gentleman ask what my favorite place, and Rome was my favorite trip. So.
Was it?
Oh, very fortunate the way I got to get paid to travel and
Man.
meet people and meet fans. That's
Man. You know, it's actually cool that they have a referee like such as yourself here. I mean, because you're just as part of it as all these other guys are, right? I mean, you know.
I always enjoyed before the show. I used to go out and talk with the fans, and then after.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I did.
I remember seeing you at some of the old shows back in the day. Yeah.
And then afterwards, when I did production, tearing down the ring and stuff, the fans that were still there, I would talk to them what they liked and didn't like. So
That's awesome.
Here, you can send that to Mike Kyoto.
Oh yeah.
I am the real GOAT.
You are the GOAT referee. You are the GOAT. Sorry, Mike, but Jack Doan is the GOAT. So I gotta tell you, what was one of your favorite matches you did? Like, what were a few that really just stuck out? Because I know you got some here with Edge, with Jack Swagger there, and Batista. Of course, that was the Rumble. Yeah. What was one of your most memorable ones that you did that you ref?
Well, one I really enjoyed, and of course, he's been thrown to the side. You know, understandable, but Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit at WrestleMania in Houston.
Yeah.
It was two athletic
Yes.
guys.
That was a
enjoyed
hell of a
that.
match. Yeah.
And then I think it was SummerSlam in Cleveland with Undertaker and Mankind, and Paul Bear
Yes.
turned on Undertaker.
Yeah.
And I wasn't smart enough at all. Nobody told me. So when Paul Bear turned on Taker, I was like, okay, where are we going from here? So,
You were not aware of that at the time?
Not aware at all.
So you were just as shocked as everybody else
Yeah,
was.
they kept that from me. So
We'll have to go back and watch your reaction for that. Well, Jack, I'm not going to take up any more of your time, brother, but we appreciate you coming out here. I know there's a ton of people here,
Yes,
and
there is.
I hope you get to, you know, we were talking before, and I hope you get to go and kind of get in touch with some of your former coworkers and friends and things like that.
Looking forward to tomorrow. Let's get to see the guys.
Absolutely.
And the fans.
Well, come on. You know, if you're not here, you should be, right? But thanks, Jack, for your time, man.
I appreciate
you so much,
Nice
brother.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you. All right. So, of course, each night at Squared Circle Expo IV ended with a really great way to end each night of a wrestling expo, and that's of course with a wrestling show. Friday night, you're seeing here, ended with Black Label Pro, and they had Nick Nemeth, you just saw him there, taking on Matt Cardona, which was, going into this match, the Squared Circle Expo champion. You can see him walking out there and getting into it with the crowd, of course. And I just want to say, man, there's a lot of people that turned out for this Black Label Pro show. I actually had never been to a BLP show before. I've heard of them thanks to SCX, but I had never actually been to one. So this is actually pretty cool to kind of take a look and see what to expect at a Black Label Pro show. And what would end up actually happening here is Matt Cardona would actually end up losing this belt to Nick Nemeth. Another cool thing we got to see at the BLP show was Elijah, also known, or formerly known rather, as Elias in the WWE. He came out, and this was a treat to be able to see him perform in person. Raven and I had actually met him, I believe, on Friday. We got our pop figure of his signed, got a photo with him as well. He's a great guy. Without a doubt. He's a super nice guy to talk to. Super popular entertainer. One that I feel should have been used more in WWE when he was there. You know, of course, he had the whole walk with Elias. I loved the Ezekiel bit he had there as well. But you see him interact with the crowd, and you're probably wondering what's with the banister, the rail in the ring. This was more like a hardcore match or anything goes match, and so much so that they ended up going and taking the fight. You'll see here out into the crowd, and this was fun. It's always a good time when the fight goes into, or rather the fight goes into the crowd. You see here a little bit. Moving right along. Black Label Pro had their own Royal Rumble type of match too, which was really cool. And you see here that they had Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful come out, and this was what I was looking forward to, was him being in this match. He steals a microphone here from the ring announcer, and he decides that he's gonna announce himself and gonna talk a little trash to the crowd in Indianapolis. And then he decides he's going to head over to the ring and enter the match, and he's going to talk a little crap here. You know, interact with the fans as a heel does, you know, because that's what Sean Ross Sapp portrays himself as a heel. And he's going to step into the ring, and he's going to interview this big guy, this big fellow over here, who you know, Sean Ross Sapp is a wrestling journalist. He's like, I'm going to decide to interview some of the people in this match. And he decides to start interviewing this guy who's just like, what are you doing? Like, we're here for a wrestling match. And then Sean decides to start, you know, beating him up. And then he just makes himself a target from the other participants in this match, which I thought was pretty funny. That was kind of a highlight for me. Which I thought was pretty cool. And then you got this spot here with Hornswoggle, or Swoggle as he's known now. It's going to choke slam Sean. This was a really fun match. This was a really fun night. A really great way, as I said before, to end each night of a wrestling expo. Don't go anywhere, though. We still got Saturday of Squared Circle Expo IV that we're going to talk about, and you're going to see that right now. Yo, what's going on? Guys, it's Saturday, and we are here at Squared Circle Expo IV.
4, is it? It is
Like
the
the
fourth
four
one.
horsemen, you know what I mean? And we got Josh here, dude.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm excited.
Dude,
I already bought some of the
dude.
merch and I'm wearing it.
He's got the merch.
Of course I would have this shirt, like right out the gate.
What an advertising for it. Anyway,
You got the Power Rangers one too.
we don't have that guy Kurt Angle. You might have
Kurt
heard of
Angle's
him.
not gonna fuck up our shop.
He's
this
not.
year.
What are you most excited? We got something we're doing today.
Yes.
Who are we meet? Tell everybody who we're
The
meeting today.
icon, Sting.
Yeah, we're gonna meet Stinger.
The Stinger.
Although I was told the fake Sting was here too.
No shit.
That was my buddy Troy. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be a fake Sting down the hall.
Oh yeah.
$10 an
$10 an autograph.
Yeah.
Why not? Makes some extra
Oh,
money,
shit.
you know?
Yeah, we're gonna be meeting Sting.
Yes.
Got a pro photo op with
Yes,
Sting.
absolutely with Sting. I'm so excited.
Super stoked, dude. Like, dude, I remember Surfer Sting growing up as a
Silver
kid,
Sting.
dude. Like,
People have been posting all the pictures since he retired not too long ago, and I keep seeing the Joker Sting pop up. And
yeah,
I'm like, oh, I forgot that
yeah.
was a thing.
Did you watch his last match?
I did. That was
Dude, doesn't
fantastic.
his one son look almost exactly like with the guy that
Yes.
was the surfer? I thought
Yes.
that was actually Sting.
A lot of people
I thought
said
that
that,
was
too.
Sting.
I mean, I knew it was his son's, so like I knew that it was a thing that was going to happen beforehand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But it's busy. This isn't even anything. We're just in the lobby
we're
of the
literally
Wyndham West right now.
outside of the chaos. If you go down this way
But-
around the corner, it is
Yeah.
nuts already.
But Josh
I
and I-
almost lost Rachel once.
But Josh and I are going to walk around, and we're going to show you the vendor hall again, and we did that yesterday, but today it's going to be a lot more chaotic. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
No, I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah, anyway, come on with us. We're going to walk around,
Yes.
and I'm sure Josh is going to probably spend more money on shit.
I brought cash. yeah.
I spent so much yesterday.
I know. It's gonna fuck me up for a couple weeks. It's
All right, we'll see you guys. All right, we're walking around, seeing what we see here. Jack Vaughn just chilling over here.
Hilarious.
You know,
One and only.
we love you, Jack.
The last real pro wrestler.
That's true. That is true. Go to OVW, guys, and watch this man.
Do it. Watch him.
You have to. You got to. Lots of people. We got the big vendor hall over here. What do you think about this so far, Josh?
It's good. It's good. It doesn't feel as crowded as it usually is. I feel like they spaced things out better this year,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. There's a lot of like crowd control ideas.
Especially in this room,
Yeah,
right?
Enter only, and then the exits over there. It's great.
Yeah. Let's go in here real quick. Let's see. Let's get your impression real fast. What you thinking about this so far?
Way better than last year.
You think so? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is the guest area, and oh, I didn't know Mike Kyoto was here too. We gotta go talk to him. But we're just following Joshua here.
Yeah.
You know, seeing what we see. Hey, what's going on, man?
Ryan.
I remember you. How you been? It's good. Yeah, it's good to see you, dude. But yeah, big long line of people here. Boogeyman over there in the corner.
Definitely hitting Dusty Rhodes right now while the line's short.
You gonna hit Dustin Rhodes? Okay. All right. We can wait in Dustin Rhodes' line for sure. Yeah. Mickey James over here. Lots of guests in here. Do you like it in here?
Yeah, it's a lot better than they set it up last year.
Yeah.
Last year was so crowded.
Right.
Everyone's walking over each other, but like, see, this is the line I'm assuming for Boogeyman over here. This is-
Yeah, it's kind of like you don't know what the lines are, but it's kind of hard to figure it out.
Unless
But
this is like the wraparound.
this feels a lot more organized, don't you think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, last year it wasn't bad. This year is like they finally got on like they're rolling nat 20s on everything.
That is a good point. Let's go talk. Let's go see Dustin real quick.
Walking up and stopping right in front of us.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? So I'm just chilling here with the man, the myth, the legend, the thunder,
The myth, the legend, the living myth legend.
the thunder,
The thunder.
bringing the thunder.
Officiated by Teddy Long.
Officiated by Teddy Long, play it. So we're just here. There's a line behind me of people waiting to meet Sting. Josh and I already met Sting.
He looked into my fucking soul.
He looked into your soul.
Into your soul. Into my soul.
Into your soul. But yeah, we've been having a good time so far here. It's been a lot of fun. so far, as I said before in the years that I've covered this show, that this is one of my favorite expos, conventions, whatever you want to call it.
Facts.
That I go to.
Agreed.
And and we have such a good time covering this show. I do apologize in advance if I may have missed something that you guys didn't get to see. However, that's not my fault really, because you just should have been here.
You should have been here.
If you were here, then you wouldn't have missed anything. But yeah, there's a line of people behind me waiting to meet Stinger. We still got, lots of time here today. It's right now, as of recording, it's a little after 1:30.
Yeah.
And I think the vendor hall today ends at like 5, 6, something like that.
It's something early for a con, but it's because they tear everything down for the rest of
Yeah, but tonight we got the Squared Circle, and you just saw Carson Drake cutting a promo because he's going to be taking on Ethan Carter the third, the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion right now, and so hopefully tonight Carson Drake gets the job done. I'm pulling for Carson Drake. Always been a big fan of his, and then you also just saw my girl Tiffany Neves too, doing a little bit of a promo. She's great, all over in NWA. So it's busy. We got lots of people here, and as I said, if you're not here, you should be here. I feel like this is probably the best pro wrestling show in the Midwest. However, I might be slightly biased because I've not been to any other pro wrestling show such as this. So that's that. But I just want to say, if you haven't yet, you need to subscribe to us here on the Domain, Gaming Pop Culture Entertainment. Let me show the folks. Let's see.
Content.
Look at that.
Holla, player.
Look at that. What was that like meeting Teddy Long, man?
Fantastic. He legitimately wanted to meet me. It was cool. It wasn't like some of the other guys or anybody else that you go to any other cons when you go to meet someone. And they're like, oh, yeah, cool, I'm Casper Van Dien, thanks for your money, fuck off. But then, like, but here it's like, no, really, these people appreciate the fact that we appreciate the fact that they fucked up their body for so long. I had a conversation with Dustin Rhodes. There was a brief conversation, just like, thank you for still doing it. Like, my 35-year-old ass is having a hard time getting back into shape after almost having a heart attack. I don't think I've ever talked about on our channel.
Yeah, we have
that's
I know.
been a journey I've been going through. I kept that super private.
Yeah, that was a
so I
scary
just kind
thing,
of
but
slipped
yeah.
that. But and it's like we had this whole conversation about how I'm trying to get back into shape because COVID stopped my wrestling return. I haven't even talked about it. I'm talking about all sorts of shit that we're not talking about.
We need to talk about that.
And this is Eric. No, we will talk about it.
This is going on.
Yeah,
We're doing it. Well, if you haven't found out yet, you guys will. This won't be coming out till later. But
we're just talking about all sorts of stuff we haven't talked about yet.
We already made our announcement. We're gonna have a podcast called The Next Level. We're gonna be having a show come out, which that show will already be out. This will come out after the show. But why don't we go ahead and make it official here on YouTube too?
Yeah.
Right? So we got this podcast. I'll put a graphic here. And it's called A Bunch of Marks because that's what we are.
Yeah.
We are. And if you don't know what a mark is, you're going to find out when you listen to our podcast. But it's going to be a pro wrestling specific podcast. And we're going to have a number of guests come on our show. And Al Snow, we got Cal Hero wanting to come on. We've got a few other people that are going to be also coming on our show as well. And we're totally looking forward to it. You're busting it out. Oh, he's busting out. Is that one of their shirts?
This is one of the Squared Circle.
Bro. Okay. Well, I know what my next T-shirt purchase is about to be. You feel me?
I mean, between this one and that one, like I bought both immediately the second I got the door. The merch booth is right next to where you pick up the tickets from. And Rachel was like, did you just drop like $50 the second we got here? I said, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah. Show that shirt off again. Let's take a look at that. Let's
Oh, you mean
Oh, well, we do have this one. We've got the Pro Wrestling is Dead. Yeah, and we're definitely excited about Jake Oman tonight as well. We're looking forward to watching him destroy Matt Riddle.
Absolutely. I was wearing that when I first came in.
That's going to happen.
Kind of an old shirt.
He's gonna destroy Matt Riddle.
Yeah, we'll show this off again.
We'll show this, dude. We gotta get it. I gotta get that. Dude, we are huge Power Rangers fans, man. We love them. That makes my heart happy that Adolfo and Ed are like in that mindset to make a shirt like that.
Well, I know. Well, the last time we talked to Adolfo and he was in his home, and I was seeing all the stuff on his wall, and I'm like, I have most of that same stuff too. We like the same.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, this year it's like I don't feel like any of these shirts were catered directly towards me.
Well, I want to ask you too.
Yeah.
Do you have any criticisms about the show? Like, is there anything that you think they could do better, maybe do differently, or maybe some things that you would like to see that they don't see?
So the only thing that I have to say critique-wise is there's a lot of like, I don't know, gumming up of people. Like, people just seem to keep getting gummed up in different sections. And they're doing a good job.
Oh, you mean like the lines kind of?
Yes. Well, not only that, like
divulging into other areas.
Well, not only that, like it took forever for us to get from the back of the back side when we split off to go get food.
Oh.
To get food to here. It took us forever to get to this point.
It's because there's so much traffic.
There's so much
However,
traffic.
to be fair,
But
it is Saturday.
Yeah, and that has nothing to do.
That is not a slight on the
show. I would say it would be more against the venue, but that's the thing is the Squared Circle Expo was born here and continues to live here. So changing the venue, wow, it's something a lot louder. But changing the venue would just feel alien at this point. So it's part of it, I guess.
Well, I mean, I've talked with Adolfo several times off camera and stuff, and this is the home for SCX. Like,
no, it is. We've talked on camera about it.
And we have mentioned that actually on our show, on our podcast. Which, if you haven't seen our podcast, The Next Level, watch that episode. I'll actually drop a link to that so you guys can watch that too. Yeah, I mean, this is where they like to do shows. I know Ed and Adolfo have done a previous show here, and the thing is like, I like the layout, and I get the traffic. You know,
I do. And they like I said, it wasn't really a criticism because they made everything flow better this year. I feel like when we went to that back autograph room, it wasn't as bad. The thing is that like everyone here today is here to see Sting and the Hardys, and you cannot. Like, I don't think if we were to go get neither of those lines, we would expect to meet either of them before the end of the day. And that kind of makes me sad because I brought. This should get autographed. Not even for me, for a friend of mine. And I don't think it's going to get because I'm not already in line.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got that for a buddy of mine a while back. Still have not given it.
Yeah. I would say for me, it's like it's hard to critique the traffic when you know it's kind of expected. Especially,
that's what I was saying. Like that's the only thing I have to say, but it's like not really anything.
It's not even like it's not like a problem. It's just it's kind of more a it's a nuance, but it's expected because Sting, dude. Sting just had his last match, and that's why we say last match.
I know people keep asking me if I think he's gonna wrestle again, but let me tell you,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. As someone who's even tried to be wrestling again over the last couple of years, it's hard to get actually back into it. It's one of those things that once you get out of that momentum, it's so hard to get back into it because you realize that it's easier just to sit down and watch TV than go run 3 miles, and that's where I'm personally at right now. So I think speaking from that, Sting is like literally twice my age. So I feel like.
But dude, when we met him, he looked great for.
Yeah, no,
he's like in his 60s.
Yeah,
now,
he's
right?
still terrifying. Yeah,
still terrifying.
But I think it's one of those things that he is done, and he needs it. Like he'll still show up and be around.
Yeah,
you're not going to keep.
You don't just
King
leave the wrestling
business.
Yeah.
He's going to be up there, even if we don't
Always
see him. I'm going to know he's going to be up there.
Well, guys, we're going to get back to. We'll try to show as much as we can of the show we can always show the vendor hall so many
Right,
times.
absolutely.
I think they kind of get it by now. There's another area we haven't shown, the other celebrity area, which we'll go into and show you guys that a little bit. Outside of that, though, I know Raven's here. Tell them what you think of the show so far. Let them know. Let them know.
I mean, like you said, there's really only so much you can see or show of the vendor area. I pretty much saw everyone and did everything yesterday, so now I'm just kind of hanging out. And, I don't know. It's good. It's good. I love this show so much.
Who have you enjoyed meeting so far this weekend?
Elijah, FKA Elias. Of course, talking to Al is always fun.
Yeah.
He's such a cool guy, Al Snow. And I didn't think I cared to meet Dustin Rhodes, no offense, because I've never seen anything that he's done. I mean, I obviously know who he is, but oh my God, he's such a sweet guy.
Yes.
Such a sweet guy.
It's so funny because you felt that same way about Rikishi last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
but,
tell him about that. Yeah.
I'm so disappointed he's not here this year. I loved him. He's probably one of my top, if not the top wrestler that I've met. I love Rikishi.
I know, and she was all like,
I don't like being on camera by myself, yo. I don't like this.
yeah, it's okay. Anyway, this is a really great place to get to meet all your favorite, legends, even current active superstars as well, and definitely come out here. You can see kind of the line a little bit.
Yeah, but
I don't expect to come out and meet Sting today. If you're not here and in line, don't fucking do it.
Oh, well, this is going up after the show over anyway. So if you're watching this now,
Oh, I thought this was live. I'm an idiot.
no. He's our resident idiot. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
don't be mean.
I'm a potato.
Speaking of potato,
Oh my God.
Our random potato. At work.
Oh my God, we're not doing that. No. But real quick, I'll show you guys. There's a line. They're all here to meet Sting. Look at that. All these people. So yeah. But we're gonna get back to some more footage before Raven tells us a story about a potato that y'all don't need to know about.
But just not on camera.
Anyway, but
That's our Patreon content,
but
guys.
thank you guys. I know, we need to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We do appreciate you. Leave a comment below. We're not done yet, but leave a comment below if you were here. You see yourself here.
I'm disappointed
And
I didn't get to meet CJ Perry.
there's Tony Gunn. There he is. Thank you guys so much for watching us. Have fun, and I hope you guys got to come out. And if you haven't came here yet,
What are you doing?
what the hell are you doing? You got to come out here for 5. That'll be the 5th one, which is insane
Oh my
already.
gosh, that's
It's
crazy.
insane.
I feel like we just started doing these, but
I
I guess the
do.
we have, yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you.
Well, my fingers too.
Do it, baby.
Oh, yeah, that can't use that.
Do it.
Yeah, sure. You want the blue boy?
Do some signings here.
There we go.
So, what are we signing here, Riddle? What we
Right now
got?
we're signing, these are elite cards. This is back in the UFC. But
I remember those
got punched in
UFC
the
days.
face.
Yeah.
I hate when people ask me to sign these cards because I'm getting punched in the face. Plenty of cards of me punching other people. Nice RKO, but if you turn it upside
See
down,
that? Let's take a look at
it
that.
looks like I'm getting RKO'd.
Oh, that's the magic. Yeah.
This is always a good shot. Just
Let's see
me
that one.
floating around the floating bro.
I love that. I love it.
And
Yes.
then,
Yes.
Fired up.
That's a good shot of you. That's a great shot of you.
And then,
Yeah.
of course, legends. Arcade Bro.
Oh, one of the best tag teams ever. Yeah.
Maybe again one day.
I hope
soon.
one day, brother.
But you know
Yeah.
what? You know what's on the horizon? Guaranteed to happen right now?
Ooh.
RV Bro.
Wait, no.
In Ohio, and we ended up taking out America's Most Wanted. We beat them. Crowd's going insane, and then we just got booked again October 9th in another tag team match together. RV Bro versus
Let's go.
Enzo Amore, I think, or is it just Enzo? I think it's Enzo and Elias, not Ezekiel.
Elijah. Yeah.
Well, I'm friends with all of them. It should be good, but you know what? There's only one team that's going to win, and that's
RV. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I had to take my break after I signed it.
Yeah, let's do some signings. Here we go. Here we
There
go.
we go. Boom, boom.
Let's go, baby.
Do you want me to 420 these or keep them basic?
Keep it 420.
Do it, baby. Do it.
They're my personal collection. I
Oh yeah, look at that.
Let me separate them.
It really does.
Oh, let's get a good look at them cards here. Look at that. Oh, those are gorgeous, gorgeous
With
cards.
the legendary 420. Only a couple pro wrestlers do that
There you
these
go.
days.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Caught me, dude.
Sleeping on me.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I know you have. I understand 100%.
See, this is what I'm going to play.
Yeah,
you know,
that's not a
what
good
I
picture,
didn't
by the
like
way.
about Seth in that match? Not that I dislike Seth that much. In that match, I'm supposed to be a baby face, right? Wrestling in Philadelphia. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yep.
I come out. Seth comes out dressed as RVD in Philadelphia. I'm like, are you in hot dude, I should kick the shit out of you for real. God. But yes. And I was like, I thought you were a bad guy. As he came in the ring, I thought you were a bad guy, dude. Dressed like
I think a lot of us thought he was going to be a bad guy, but it didn't quite work out that way, right?
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
Him and Kevin Owens do that.
Oh yeah.
I love Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a particular favorite person you worked with in WWE?
Man.
That's an easy answer, right? Yeah. Exactly.
I do have plenty of friends in WWE that I'm close with, that I'm tight with.
Yeah.
But, my favorite person to team up with, and I also think it's because when you're teaming up with somebody like Randy Orton, it makes the job a lot easier.
Absolutely.
Even if you're taking majority of the heat every match, it still makes it way easier because the crowd is there with you every
That's
step
right,
of the
baby.
way. And to be fair, they're usually split mostly.
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, right on, brother.
But nothing like being next to a biker, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, hey, Riddle, you've been great, man. Thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you. Fist
We
bump
appreciate
every
you,
time.
man. Yeah. All right, guys, it's Brian Daniels here, still at Squared Circle Expo IV, and I got my man Onyx
What's up, guys? What's
with
going
me here
on?
today. Onyx, how you been, man? How you been in the last year? What you been up to, man, since we last spoke?
Hey, man, I've been busy as a tick, man. You know, just doing what I do. You know, working all these shows everywhere, man. And
Yeah.
you know, I can't wait to get back out there. I can't wait to see some of you guys all over the country.
That's right. So tell people where they can find you if they want to see you work, man. Do some matches, man. Some
Hey,
wrestling.
man, y'all can come up to Detroit, man. I do a lot of work up in there, that area, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just about everywhere, brother.
That's
and
what's
then I'll
up,
tell
man.
you what, one of the
Yeah.
big shows that we're doing in Canton, Ohio this year, Tacos and Tequilas, man. Y'all should check it
Now,
out.
come on, man. You can't be telling me that right now. That sounds so
Tacos and
damn
Tequilas.
good.
Last year they
Yeah.
had Rick Ross, T.I., and all those guys out there. So
No
this
way.
year, it's gonna be huge,
Okay.
man. And they get to see Onyx's bang too.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. We got Boogeyman and Nick Nemeth over here. Look at this, right there. Look at that. So how long you been in the wrestling business, man?
Right now, man, we're going on a good strong 15 right now. Strong 15.
15 years. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, man. So
That's
I've
great,
been
man.
Putting in my time, brother.
What is it that you have enjoyed the most about being in the wrestling business, man?
Man, just meeting the people, meeting you guys, man. You know, me and you, we met here 4 years ago.
We met here
you
at the
know?
very first
So,
one.
you know,
Yeah.
just meeting people, man, because you never know what kind of impact a person can have on you, or what kind of impact that person can have on you.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's, as someone who covers the pro wrestling business but also covers conventions, that's what I get. I mean,
Right.
not just meaning like fans of the business, but also people that work in the business like
Right.
you,
Right.
and kind of getting to know more about what it's like to work and be in the ring and things like that. Because you see me, I'm not fit to
brother,
be
I'm
in there,
still-
man.
still gotta get you in there one day.
Hey, oh no. I see what you're trying to do. I get it. I think if I took a bump, I'd be the end of me. You know, what's one of the biggest challenges you face being a professional wrestler, man?
Man, you know, just making sure, you know, I'm taking care of myself so I can give the fans 100% too.
Exactly,
so, you know,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Making sure I get up in the morning, go to the gym, take care of myself, all that stuff right there. But that's the biggest for me. I can't speak for everybody.
No doubt.
But I always want to, I pride myself on giving everybody 100%.
All right.
And that's what I do.
That's what's up. Well, I'm going to throw some links
Yep.
As part of our vlog while we're here this weekend. And I've got your socials we'll throw down there so they can follow
so
you.
You can follow me at Onyx Black on Facebook and Superman Onyx on Instagram.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Onyx, for the time, my man. Appreciate you.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Thank
yes,
you.
sir.
Bye.
All right, everybody. I'm still here at Squared Circle Expo IV in Indianapolis, and and I'm here with Sam with Autism Rocks and Rolls, and we got the legendary Al Snow.
All that means is I'm old.
I don't. And so, Sam, tell us all about Autism Rocks and Rolls, man.
Right, so I'm a podcaster. I run Autism Rocks and Rolls. It's a podcast about autism and how we cope with daily struggles that you may or may not understand. I ran it since October 2019. I've had several wrestlers on, including Mr. Snow over here.
That was the highest rated one, I think.
The highest rated episode, for
It
sure.
is. You said it, my friend.
Yeah.
And then I've also done speaking engagements. I've spoken in Oklahoma, Orlando twice, Canada 3 times, Stuart, Florida, and Washington, D.C. And then I do events. We're having our gala, actually, coming up very soon in April.
Okay.
It's a black tie affair. You know?
It's a black tie affair, serious
Well,
business.
I'll be showing up in a tux. I don't know about anybody else, but
Will Head be showing up in a tux too?
I
just
hope.
a bow tie.
Oh, bow tie. Yeah. Okay,
Probably a
makes
monocle.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
that
is
makes
that
a lot
coming?
of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll
head
be
never
there.
coming.
Okay, he better be there. Yeah. So why did you want to do a podcast, Sam?
I started to join my high school's media club, and I fell in love with it so much that I just want to further my media skills and start my own.
That's
And I
great.
didn't expect it to grow this big. Little did
Yeah.
I know I'm getting wrestlers like Mick on, Kane,
Yeah.
and Al
I'm
Snow.
sorry it was Mick Foley.
I know,
Yeah.
me too. I felt
Yeah, I know
sorry,
Mick,
too.
man. Yeah. Let's see that picture that you got with Al. Look at that.
It is a nice looking one.
That
This
is a
from
great one.
Sam rather dashing in that picture.
Yeah,
isn't he?
Sam with some old guy. I don't know who he is. Yeah, tells some pretty good jokes here and
That's
there.
right.
You know.
Took
So.
Sam around with me when we try to pick up chicks.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Is Sam your wingman?
No, Sam's bait.
Oh,
I
okay.
like to call him chum.
You like to call me Chum Bucket?
Yep, chum the water.
So Al, what do you think about all this, man? How is mental health important, and especially when it refers to autism?
Well, I couldn't be more proud of Sam. I think that, he's doing an awesome job, and he's doing the one thing that a lot of people don't do, and that is he just gets out and he goes and does it. And it's amazing what anyone can accomplish if they just go and do it. And for Sam, that's key. He doesn't sit around, he doesn't wait around, he doesn't want, he doesn't wish, he just goes and does it.
Yeah, perfect example. We were talking about this before. I swung the bait for this one, as they say. I did not know if this was going to be like a good idea because this is a wrestling podcast, wrestling show, wrestling convention center. I'm doing something with autism and wrestling.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was a good idea or not, so I thought,
Absolutely.
know what? Let's just swing for the fence and see if this was going to work. And what was your reaction, Mom?
I was like, okay, we'll try. I was a little leery.
We got Mom over here. Let's get come on, Gina, get in here. You're part of this whole shindig too.
No, I'm so proud of Sam, and without people like Al that just totally supports Sam and says, I believe in what you're doing, and comes on and shares his wealth of, I'm sorry, I hit you in the face, wealth of knowledge and his take on mental health. It's
Absolutely.
wonderful. So, it's great to know people with big platforms because
Yeah.
that's how Sam can get his word out and
Absolutely.
help everybody. So,
All right.
I'm proud of both of them.
So Sam, why don't you tell everybody where they can find your show?
Well, you find us here, first of all, is the first thing.
Yeah.
If they missed today's event, they can find me on Podbean, your favorite media platform. If you type in Autism Rocks and Rolls, something will pop right there. I'm not a hard guy to find.
Okay. And we don't care where we can find Al at.
Poor Al.
I'll be on
Al's just he's just the model. He just kind of stands there, does things. America. That's probably the show. Unsolved Mysteries. I think I might have seen you in one of those episodes. Yeah.
Forensic Files.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you guys.
And this guy, I don't know, he's pretty cool. Anyway, big thanks to Al as well. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, so it's Saturday night, and what a better way once again to end not just Saturday, but the entire 2-day event of Squared Circle Expo IV than to have a pro wrestling show. And you're seeing Adolfo Dorta here, one of the show owners, show runners, coming out to kick off the event, high-fiving everyone, and over his shoulder he has the brand new version of the Squared Circle Expo Championship. He's going to hold that up there. And, well, you're probably wondering, who's that for? Well, if you saw earlier in this video, Nick Nemeth, the night before on Black Label Pro, actually ended up beating Matt Cardona for that title. And so you see Nick Nemeth coming out here as the new Squared Circle Expo champion, coming out to a fanfare, running around, high-fiving people a little bit there before he goes into the ring. And he is going to exchange the what is now the old Squared Circle Expo Championship. Let's shake Adolfo's hand there, and get the new one. You're gonna see that here in just a second. Adolfo's gonna exchange that with Nick Nemeth here, and there he goes, trading belts. This was really cool to see and witness, and look at that. Look at Nick just kind of taking it in, and there you have it. That belt is just gorgeous. Definitely a major upgrade from the previous one, without a doubt. Now, of course, this is a pro wrestling show, and with the pro wrestling show comes a little bit of shenanigans. And we had a really great tag team match. We had the Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher, with Heather Owens. I don't quite remember who they took on in this match, but this was a really, really good match all the way around. You got Shark Boy there from TNA fame as the special referee, and Shark Boy is always a delight. Mosh and Thrasher, man, they're two really hilarious guys to watch as a tag team. And if you ever watch them in WWE, you'll know why they're a treat to watch. They're always doing something funny. All in all, this card was a lot of fun. The main event was Jake Omen versus Matt Riddle. That was a really awesome match. I'm a fan of both of these guys, and they both put on a heck of a show. Stick around as Raven and I are going to give our thoughts and review Squared Circle Expo IV. Hey guys, so there you have it. That was our coverage of Squared Circle Expo IV this year. That was in not downtown, sorry. That was at the Wyndham West over by the Indianapolis airport on the west side of Indianapolis. This is our fourth show.
Only the second one I've been to.
And this is only the second one you've been to. Yeah. I have had the pleasure of attending all of them.
This was the first time I've gone both days, though, too.
Yeah, that's right. This is the first time you actually went. You actually went both days. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, Raven is a newish wrestling fan. And she went last year, but you kind of were still...
I was still just kind of getting into it. Like, it's only been like a year and a half, 2 years that I really started getting into wrestling. And it was really just WWE at first. So, going last year, I was just starting to branch out into other pro wrestling and indie wrestling brands, if you will. So, now that I'm definitely more into it, I've gone to indie shows, I've gone to, OVW, I've gone to lots of different, pro wrestling shows. It was definitely a lot different experience.
Yeah, and you got to see the wrestling show.
I did. Yeah.
You got to see the Black Label.
Nights.
You got to see the Black Label show. That was on Friday night, and then you got to see the Squared Circle Expo's show.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
So, what did you think about those shows? I mean, what do you think about going to a convention and getting to end each night with a pro wrestling show?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, it was so much fun. The wrestling convention is definitely different because while as like a pop convention or a horror convention or something, there's still, I would liken it more to like a horror convention because it's still under like a main genre, but then you have all of these other like subgenres, but everybody is still there for the same thing. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas like a pop culture convention or, you know, something like that, comic convention, there's just a gazillion different things that people can go for. And I feel like I have felt more at home going to SCX than I have any other conventions.
Yeah.
And for me, that's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. The it's funny you mentioned the subgenres too, because the subgenres are kind of like for a pro wrestling convention, it's like WWE, AEW.
Yeah.
You've got, you know, lots of independent wrestling.
Well,
you
and
know,
even
OVW, things like
and
that.
even the characters or type of wrestling, like you have, you know, for instance, in WWE, you have like Chad Gable, who is an Olympic style wrestler. You have Rey Mysterio, who is lucha libre. You know, you have you have just so many different kinds, and then you have like Judgment Day, who is really like the goth hardcore, you know, kind of. I mean, you know, there's really something for everybody.
Yeah, and the thing about what I love about, you know, Squared Circle Expo is it feels like family.
Yeah.
Right?
It really does.
Because it's ran by the same people every year, and it doesn't have that big corporate feel to it, which if you've paid any attention to what the you know conventions we cover, we tend to really kind of enjoy more of those intimate type
homegrown type of
yeah, and you know what Ed and Adolfo have created here, because they're no strangers to, you know, doing conventions. They did a horror convention for a very long time, and then they got out of the business, weren't sure if they were going to get back into the convention scene. And if you don't know Ed Gonzalez, he himself is a wrestler with his wife Heather. And they've been doing wrestling for many a year, and so you know, these guys
and they had
put on a great show.
And which is kind of funny that you mentioned that. I had kind of forgotten that, but one of my absolute favorite and best horror conventions I ever went to was when they were actually running it. So
yeah. So I mean, the thing is that we've got, you know, this convention is amazing. There's a lot of really cool vendors. You saw some of them here in our video. You know, the Autism Rocks and Rolls people, they were great to talk to. You saw them in this video. You know, there's OVW was there. Lots of independent indie, like local promotions setting up booths, which I love because, you know, you and I have gone to quite a lot of pro wrestling lately. There for a while. So for those who don't know, like, it's June, and we went to SCX at the end.
It's June 1st.
It's June 1st. So we went to SCX the end of March, and so I was on like a 7-week streak since like SCX, and went to at least one
wrestling show every
pro wrestling show a week since.
Yeah.
And the streak had to end because
not the same type. It wasn't always OVW.
We went
to
White River and all that.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fun when you see guys like Jack Vaughn there.
Oh my gosh, he's great.
Carson Drake. You know, you saw he had, if you were on our socials, he did a little promo, which is pretty cool. Tiffany Neves was there too. And it's also cool meeting people that cover wrestling, like Sean Ross Sapp was there.
Yeah.
Which you got to meet. You never met him.
Yeah.
I had actually never met him until then too. He's out there in Lexington, actually, is where he lives.
Yeah.
Chris Van Vliet.
He was
is such a treat to talk to. There's just a nice mishmash, if you will, of things to enjoy, and then the after party.
Okay, so
tell them about the after party.
So we hadn't planned on staying that night. I don't even remember if we stayed that night or not. I think we did, but then we had to like leave early the next day, and I was just like, okay, next year we're planning on like staying both nights,
the entire weekend,
so we can stay the entire after party and everything, because we only got to stay for like an hour and a half or something like that
something
before
like
we had
that.
to leave. And it was so much fun. I mean, it was karaoke, and people brought in food. Riddle stopped by. I mean, it was just fantastic.
That's the thing too, is if you haven't seen Ed Gonzalez do karaoke, you gotta Ed, I love you, but like that was pretty funny. No, it's you know, Nick Nemeth was there hanging out with people. You know, and he's in TNA. You know, you had, like you said, Riddle came in and he was doing photos. I got a picture with him too, and
what was so cool. Great about it is they didn't raise this big, you know, deal like, oh hey, I'm here, you know, they didn't get on stage, they didn't do anything like that.
No,
literally just came in, they walked
super humble
through.
people.
Yeah.
took some photos with people. I mean,
Had a few drinks with people.
yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, just that's what's great about SCX and in pro wrestling in general is a lot of these guys are real humble about what they do. It was really cool, like going into the bar to get a drink, and RVD's just sitting there at the end of the bar, hanging out with just people, like just anybody really. And I think that's what I love about pro wrestling is just getting to know the people that do this stuff, because it takes a lot of athleticism, man, to do what these guys do. Even just coming from a guy who used to do pro wrestling on my mattress at home when I was younger, and we did it out in the backyard too. That stuff, obviously, that's nothing in comparison to what these guys do every week. But it's just it's something that we're both passionate about. You and I both love watching wrestling, and I'm super glad that she's into it now too.
I am.
But yeah, SCX is such a wonderful thing, and it's just seeing the same faces and knowing that they are going to put on a great show. I think the highlight for me was getting to meet the icon Sting.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I watched Sting when I was a kid, dude. I was probably like 11, 12 watching Sting on TV, and to get to give him a kind of hug him, and then like get a quick photo with him and have that forever. That's super awesome, and that's a moment I'm never gonna forget. Getting to do that, and then just like seeing the same people. Like we see Onyx every year, right? And just talking with him and interviewing him. You saw him in our video too. Going on the Wrestle Horror podcast like we did, that was a lot of fun. So, I mean, it's just, it's like, it's one of those few conventions like PopCon, which is our next video you guys are going to see. It's just, it's familiarity with people. It's kind of like a reunion, but it's one you're looking forward to.
And there's something new every year.
And there's something new every year. And, we're super excited to go back next year. They had to actually change the date, because Triple H said, no, we're going to have WrestleMania the same weekend on Easter weekend.
Yeah,
so they moved it. I think it's just the next weekend.
It's really odd to have WrestleMania on Easter weekend, but it's...
A lot of people thought it was really odd to have SCX on Easter weekend, but here we are.
It worked, but I don't know.
Yeah, so the dates have changed, and they will be the week after WrestleMania next year, which I don't have those dates fresh in my mind.
It's the 25th and 26th.
Something like that. I don't know. But if you guys are looking for an amazing pro wrestling expo convention, whatever,
it's a lot of fun.
We highly recommend you guys go and check it out.
Sure.
We just have such a blast when we go. The after party was a lot of fun. Doing karaoke was cool. Just chilling with these people, that we watched on TV and stuff is just super cool to see, and discovering, other wrestling promotions. We didn't know about White River Wrestling until we went.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We didn't know about that.
Yeah.
And we're big Jake Omen fans. Love Jake Omen. Love what they do. Love Jack Vaughn. Man, that guy's great.
They were so great.
And just getting to discover new wrestling promotions that are local or in the area is a lot of fun. So, we definitely recommend that you guys go and check out SCX next year. And we'll have a link to their website and a link to their Facebook page, so you don't miss out, because they do a really great job too of announcing guests. Like they do a Royal Rumble thing, which was fun. Like every so many seconds they announced a new person. And I'm telling you guys something, they announced a lot of people. Do. I mean, and I do like the aspect. I know some people are like, don't like it that there's only certain people on one day and certain people on another. Just go both days.
Yeah.
And it makes each day feel special, because you're like, okay, now today I've got this person to look forward to see. So, or if you can't go, then just pick the day that I would say has the people you really want to see the most, and then just make that effort to go. But anyway,
and the great thing about that is, like, if you can only pick one day and you're afraid that you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff because it's just one day, you're not going to be standing in line for like 3 hours to meet these people.
No, absolutely
really not.
That's a good thing too to point out, is the wait times didn't feel long.
Yeah, and it's because it is smaller. It's definitely more intimate. They actually spend more time talking with you at their booth or their table or what have you. You don't feel rushed, and at the same time, you don't forfeit or sacrifice a lot of time to meet one specific person.
It doesn't feel like you're just in a whole bunch of lines.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole.
It's not line con.
No, it's not that. Not at all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do us a favor once again. Please subscribe to this. Subscribe to us here on the domain, Gaming, Pop Culture, and Entertainment. We cover pro wrestling. We even have our own pro wrestling podcast, which is currently, as of this recording, the #1 pro wrestling podcast on Good Pods, which it's myself, my wife over here, our friends Josh, which you saw in the video, and our friend Eric, and it's called A Bunch of Marks. So I will leave a link to that also in the description. There's links to everybody we talked to in this video as well, so go check them out, and we will see you guys at a convention near you. See you guys.